What's up, guys? Good morning. It's Jonathan with One Big Impact. So today is actually a video based on what time of the year it is again, and it's actually the time of year again. 2019 is approaching very quickly, and goals are coming, whether I like it or not. So I talk a lot about how I don't want everybody to focus so much on New Year's resolutions and stuff like that. But let's be honest, a lot of us do, including myself. It's kind of like a good time to reset and stuff like that. But I will share some things that I've learned and also some tips and tricks that I think will help you actually achieve goals instead of just making them up randomly. So let's get started. Okay, so first of all, remember this, and also remember not to use it in the wrong way. Goals do change and as time goes by, and that's perfectly fine. You also have to make sure you are very flexible on things that are changing, because you may be working towards something and then say, you know what, I don't really want that goal anymore, or something like that. But also don't say it just because you're defeated. So if you're trying to lose weight, say, I don't even want to lose weight anyway, because you still want to lose weight. You're probably just giving up. So, but for instance, if you're saying, I want this specific truck or something like that, and your needs change. Say you have a baby or something, and you're like, well, I actually need a minivan, so the minivan's going to be taking the place, or something like that. You know what I mean? So be flexible, but also don't just give up on your goals because you couldn't achieve them. Now, the first thing that I want to cover, the first tip that I want to cover, is realistic setting. And you've probably heard so many freaking videos about goals and goals and goals, and everybody tells you that. I get it. Okay, I get it. It's a subject that gets killed. So I'm going to cover a couple things that I do, that I've been working on, and we'll go from there. So first of all, what did you achieve last year? Did you achieve 5 pounds? What did you set out a goal to achieve? So last year, did you say, I'm going to lose 50 pounds, and you lost 5? Is that bad? Absolutely not. That's great. But I personally would not go into this year saying, I'm going to lose 100 pounds if you only lost 5 last year. Don't do that. Start like this. Say, you know what? This year I'm going to double what I made what I did last year. So I'm going to work on losing 10, and then once I hit 10, we will reset and go from there. Otherwise, you're literally setting yourself up for failure. Don't do that. Be realistic about your goal setting. Another thing is, it could be a financial goal. Maybe you go into this year and you say, you're setting your New Year's resolution. And you're like, this year I'm going to make $500,000. Well, think about it. What did you make last year? Did you make $10,000? How about this? Instead of trying to go from $10,000 to $500,000, which is an astronomical thing, can it be done? Absolutely. Does it happen? Of course. But be a little bit more realistic. Try to double it. I mean, double something. If you were at 500,000 and you wanted to make $1 million, that's big, right? So is going from 10 to 20,000. That's big, and it's going to significantly change your life. So don't be too overwhelmed, and have realistic goal setting. Setting realistic goals gives you the ability to achieve them. These are not dreams, okay? Dreams can be lifelong things that you want to obtain. Goal setting is what incrementally gets you closer to your dream. Closer, closer, closer. It's those tiny things that you can chip away. So if you think about it, if I say I want to lose 10 pounds this year instead of 100, maybe in 5 years I'll have it. I'll have that 100, and I'll feel good about it each and every single year, instead of getting to the end of the year, and even if you lost 80, you're going to be like, didn't get 100, man. I didn't get 100. So you're going to constantly feel like you were less than what you were supposed to be. And honestly, if you had set 10 and hit 80, you went 8 times the amount that you set. You see what I'm saying? It makes you feel better, more accomplished, more significant on your goal setting. Coffee break. It's definitely 1 o'clock in the morning and I'm making videos. Anyway, video the process, okay? Video journal. And I say video journal, and I'm probably going to talk about other journals, and you know I'm a journaler. Okay, Mary Frances, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe she has done this for herself in the past. I'm actually like 100% sure she has. She's taken videos and stuff like that along about things that she wants to achieve and stuff and kind of gone back to them. I want you to video journal the process because I want you to hold yourself accountable. I want you to go back and watch this video at least once a month, if not once a week, because I want you to hold yourself accountable. I want you to keep that fresh in your mind. I don't want you to just be like, set it and forget it. What happens if you throw a turkey in the oven, you turn it on, and you go on vacation for a week? Catastrophic failure. That's exactly what's going to happen if you just set a goal and forget about it. You have to revisit these things. You have to constantly do them all the time. It's kind of like putting gas in your car, okay? You put gas in your car, you go 50 miles. You set that goal in the beginning in the New Year's resolution, you go 50 miles. But are you going to have the gas or the oomph to keep going? No, you have to go back to your journal, back to your video and say, hey, I need a little bit more fill up. I need a little more gas because I need to go further on my journey. So you have to constantly be refilling your goals and your ideas in order to proceed with them. Otherwise, in a month, you're like, didn't do it. Gas up your goals, you guys. Next tip is keep the triple threat in mind. Three set. This 3 set. I don't want you to ever do more than 3 goals. Now, I'm not talking about like monthly along the way and stuff like that, because you can do small incremental things along the year. I don't care what you do. But if you have 3 goals, that's going to give you 4 months. 4, 8, 12. That's 4, 8, 12. I just did that. I know. I can't even count. That gives you 4 months each, maybe a few weeks to plan, and then 3 solid months to be able to achieve it. But your goals are different, okay? You might have and these are the 3 main categories that a lot of people want to work on: health, financial, and self. Health could be stuff like weight loss. Maybe you want to run a race. Maybe you want to build muscle. Maybe you want to quit smoking. Financial could be money, could be a new job, could be savings, could be vacation, whatever. Self could be you want to work on your anger, you want to work on your depression, maybe you want to work on overall self-improvement, maybe you want to build healthier relationships, whatever. So maybe your health, you want to lose weight and you lose 10 pounds in a couple weeks or a couple months, and then you just maintain it. That gives you a solid 10, 11 months to be able to work on those other things. Now, obviously, some of these things are going to overlap and you're going to work on them together. But don't create 25 goals, because chances are if you create 25 goals for a 1-year period, what is that going to give you? 2 weeks to obtain each goal? Now, obviously, like I said, they overlap and stuff like that, but work on these small 3 goals, and then once you become a goal setter and a goal achiever at the end of the year, once you achieve those, maybe you could do 4 next year, maybe you could do 6, that's up to you. But if you don't have a good track record of achieving every goal that you've ever put out, which most of us don't, unless we become better at it and not overwhelm ourselves, then you probably should not be putting out in the universe 100,000 goals for the year, because you're just going to overwhelm yourself, and at the end of the year you're going to feel like a failure, and then next year you're going to do the same process, 100,000 goals, 100,000 failed. Don't make yourself feel that way. I want you to make sure, if you are following this and you want to do 3 goals for the year, get 3 journals, 3 binders, 3 pieces of paper, whatever it is. I would personally recommend 3 journals, and you can get them at Wally World for like $1, the little notepads or whatever. And then on the front, whatever that main goal is, plast it on there. Put it on there. Say 20 pounds, 15 pounds, 10 pounds, or quit smoking. And I want you to go back each and every single week. A good time to do it is when you're meal prepping. You have like 2 hours downtime, you're waiting for the meat to cook, blah, 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 blah. Cool. You can revisit your goals. It takes like 2 minutes. You say, okay, I did this week towards this goal or whatever. What did I achieve? Did I actually focus on it? Did I completely screw up and not even think about it? But doing that on a regular basis keeps that goal fresh, keeps that mindset going. And a lot of you are probably like, dude, this is way too much work. Like, I don't want to do this. Okay, cool. Then you're just talking shit. You don't want to achieve shit. You're a lying ass. You are not going to achieve anything if you think this is too much work, because guess what? This is just the planning. This is nothing. This is nothing. It is going to take work. It's going to take consistent, hard, freaking dedicated work to be able to achieve things. Change is difficult. Changing your life is hard, and it's okay. But anything good that you want is going to take hard work. And I believe you can do it if you're willing to buckle down, get realistic, don't overwhelm yourself, don't be saying I'm going to achieve 100 things or whatever. Don't do that. Don't do that. This is 2019. It's a year. I know it's 365 days. If you have 3 main things, maybe you only have 2. Maybe you have 1 goal. And that is awesome. Focus on that 1 goal. Break it up into smaller pieces. Say, this year, I don't want to do anything but lose 50 pounds. Okay, cool. Every 3 months, how much is that going to be? Every week, how much is that going to be? Every day, what are you going to have to do to be able to achieve that? Are you going to have to drink your water? Are you going to have to meal prep, meal plan, make sure everything's on point? By the end of that week, if you're not at a certain goal, what are you going to do? Are you going to refocus and redo it the next week? You can't let this just think it's going to create for you, because it's not. It's not going to work like that. You guys got to really focus, buckle down. You guys, 2019 is coming. I wish you all the best of luck. I hope these tips helped you. If they did, please like, share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Again, check us out on Facebook. Our group is called Healthy Living for a Healthy Life. Have a beautiful day. Be stronger than your excuses. And remember to spread love, not hate. 3 goals. Conquer them. I want to hear about it. Video journal and paper journal. Peace, guys.